Well, I've lived my life, so they can go have fun.
Hold on. Whatever you want. We're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop all peachy. Say whatever you want.
I ain't gonna say whatever you want.
If there's a certain level of how can I put this? These women, or you doing a job where you know is going to expose yourself for bread, that is some level of personal morality, dignity, respect that you have for yourself, whatever word that you want to use that you got to strip away. Now, are there people who just do not give a fuck? Of course, but those are very slim, few, rare 0.01% of the population.
Absolutely.
So the majority of these OnlyFans people, the majority of these prostitutes,
I don't even know why you arguing with it.
The majority of women who have to like expose themselves, you know what I'm saying? Especially as an adult, they definitely are like, they're stripped of some type of dignity that they once didn't, you know.
Okay, so look, let me check this out. Let me say this. So, okay, I get the fact. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But I feel like the weight you're putting on this, like, morality issue or dignity issue or whatever,
I'm not even putting a lot of weight.
Hold on. Let me land. I feel like what you're putting on it, I feel like it's a little too much because, especially when you're looking at this next generation, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't really think it's necessarily your generation. I think it's a little bit younger than that, but.
Your generation? Nigga, you've been like 4 years younger than you.
Nigga, he's in a different generation.
I'm 31. You're 30.
He's in a different generation.
5.
Damn, that many? Okay, all right, nigga. You just gonna
listen? We watch different cartoons, nigga.
Huh? How?
What are you talking about?
Now, me and my brothers watch the same shit.
You make it seem like there's like 20 cartoons that you grew up on.
Yeah, there's a bigger gap between me and my brothers than you and him.
Nigga, like Cousin Skeeter. Did you watch that?
Which one? That like the blue nigga?
Come on, man.
It sounds familiar. If I were to see it,
the little puppet dude, man.
No, I didn't see it. I know what you're talking about.
Pratt.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch that.
But at the same time, though, just because he didn't watch it doesn't mean that he wasn't around when it was on, though. It's a difference.
Nigga, I was into wrestling as a kid. Like he hated that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and my brothers were into wrestling.
Like, but I was into the WCW, the WWF before it was WWE.
Listen, when I was a kid, I fucked with the wrestling. Like Shawn Michaels, all that. I was into that. But I got to the point where I was like, this is dumb as hell.
It was never dumb for me until like the 8th grade.
Okay.
8th grade.
I don't even think it was dumb then for you.
It might be probably a little bit younger than that.
Here's the point, because
I already got to football about 7th grade.
I am already recording, so I don't know how we're gonna work this in. But welcome back to another episode of.
I got water on my face. These earphones just start all over.
What's wrong, my nigga? You drinking water, bro?
Yeah, don't ignore that.
It's natural. Welcome back to another episode of The Great Deliberators. I am one of your hosts, Mr. Imperator Rose.
It's your boy DK.
It's your boy Obeam. Say your name, make your name ring.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
But it was kind of whack, though.
It was whack.
I was expecting something corny.
It's never not gonna be whack. It's always
no. A few of them. Don't forget the like that shit.
That shit was hella whack.
I like that one though.
That shit was whack.
I'm gonna bring that one back.
Don't ever bring that back.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Never bring that back.
Every couple of episodes, I'm gonna bring that one back.
Niggas, the whack niggas out here are mad at you.
Every couple of episodes, I'm bring that one back.
All right, dog. Whatever. Okay. We were just having a conversation. Man, let's go ahead and just get right into that shit, right? So what's our girl's name?
Michaela, the OnlyFans joint.
Okay, anyway, look it up, y'all. There's an OnlyFans model. She's suing her Michaela, she's suing her boyfriend for $6.3 billion.
That's childish.
For revenge porn. Apparently he posted some of her stuff out of being upset, I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, or some shit.
I think they broke up or something.
Just being ignorant, you know what I'm saying.
He hacked into her OnlyFans and then like posted some new shit.
Posted her shit, you know what I'm saying, and she's suing him for $6.3 billion for revenge porn. We were just discussing the complexities of that situation and why that nigga was goofy for doing that shit. For one, I firmly believe that that's ignorant because like these niggas just don't know. But these OnlyFans models out here making bread, so they can hire the best of the best lawyers.
Real bread.
Like you ain't even got the money to go toe to toe with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I truly don't believe that like niggas didn't think that shit entirely through.
Man, listen, OnlyFans, especially during COVID, dog. It gave these women just power. Gave them power, dog. Like, I'm sure if you just look at the shift of money, my nigga, like they took a nice chunk of what's flowing out there.
Yeah, we actually talked about it during that little small moment where OnlyFans was about to fuck up their entire revenue. You know what I'm saying?
What were they about to do? They were about to do something.
That was about to kill the nudity. That was about to kill the nudity and porn shit.
Dummies.
Nigga. Not only that though, but I took it even further. I said, nigga, that is a slap in the face to the niggas who built your platform. Nigga, this is.
Now, I will say this though.
But I think it was something about the government or something was going on.
He was just trying to go legit. He was trying to find a way.
I mean, legit. This is
legit in the sense that
he didn't want to be like a porn site or something.
Now we can have everybody flow to this website.
Yeah.
He wanted to make it like influencer.
He wanted to get podcasters.
Yeah.
All that
you
shit.
not YouTube, bro. Like,
but that's what he was thinking in his mind. That's what he was
trying
thinking.
to go there.
You got to think about YouTube exists. It's free content.
But I'm saying he's trying to be the Patreon. Like he's trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those. He didn't want to have OnlyFans being associated
But I
with
would
it.
say
in your lane, man. Like,
Listen,
Nigga, you making billions.
matter of fact, you should start giving all the like people who built it like bonuses.
Nigga.
Like,
No, but OnlyFans existed for a long time. OnlyFans is not new by any shape or form. It just when COVID hit, like they didn't have you couldn't go to porn sets and all that shit, and then a lot of these women like were literally stuck and just spending money, bills and bills and bills. And you seeing like these other jumps,
had to find a way to create new revenue.
And they jumped up. They jumped out there, made revenue. How many times during COVID did you hear of a story like a fucking police officer or a teacher or a bus driver quitting their fucking job because
they were making hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I feel you. All right. Well, the debate that we were having before this was,
God,
let's get it. Let's go. Was whether or not you have to lose some form of dignity, or
let's just say dignity.
Let's say dignity. You want Vince to get on him?
Yeah, let's say dignity.
If you gotta loosen up and push beyond some level of dignity in order to get naked on camera, and I think me and DK are in agreement here. I'm gonna say yes. I think that there's some level of dignity that you gotta cross over, or throw away, or get rid of, or just completely blocking your head,
or numb yourself,
First
in order to do that.
My argument definitely wasn't like really just not saying that it was.
Oh my God!
It was another issue. It was another issue, but I'm not going to.
His facial expressions be saying a whole lot more than what he be saying.
Check this out. It was a different argument, but since niggas ain't bringing it up, I ain't gonna bring it up.
The way he originally presented it was kind of like, well, damn, nigga.
So again, if niggas ain't gonna bring it up, I ain't gonna bring it up. But again, I would say
he understood what I was saying.
Hey, listen,
that's the problem.
No, look,
He wants you to say it right now.
Mean what you say.
I can agree. I can agree with that.
That's how I was taught.
Yeah.
I still do things. I still stand by what I said. I'm just not saying it on camera, but I do stand by it.
That's where a lot of our energy came from.
Hey, y'all know how this nigga get. So just imagine what that nigga said off camera.
I mean, listen. Even the dignity issue, though, I'm gonna say this, dog. I don't think it's such a major deal. Maybe your first time or whatever, dog. But I think at some point it becomes from like this, I guess I feel like the way you guys imagine it, like you're scared or something to get on camera or whatever every time.
No. I don't think they're scared, but I do think they become numb to it. Like, who's the one?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think it's a numb thing. I think it might get to the point where they might feel empowered. They might feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that might be like the place they're comfortable at.
The status and the money has definitely taken over. But okay, who's the one chick that went back and got like implants out of her butt taken
Black
out,
China.
And then something in her cheek
Black China.
Okay, cool.
Was it Black China? Yeah.
So what you're telling me that Black China out of nowhere just had this revelation of like...
Well, no, the way she described it was that she would wake up, she would see her face, and she said the first thing she would think was Jigsaw from the movie Saw.
She was looking terrible.
She said that, what the crazy thing was, she finally started to see what everybody else was seeing for the last, like, however many years.
First off, I think she's starting to experience what a lot of people are saying in the first place is that when you go under the knife for these cosmetic surgeries, eventually it's going to catch up with you. you will feel some type of way about this cosmetic surgery because
You almost got to get retouched.
Yeah,
first.
facts.
It's
But
not, even if you keep doing the retouch, like cool, but there's gonna come a point for the majority. Now you might say everybody. I'm not gonna lump everybody into this.
but 90%.
But for the majority of people, they're gonna go back and be like, damn, did I really need to do blah? Did I need to go in a
She definitely was her how she articulated was that like it pretty much she looked ridiculous. That's how she was thinking.
She didn't get it done by Dr. Miami.
She said she was looking ridiculous, and even past the looking ridiculous, like the whole, like she ended her, she did her OnlyFans.
Oh,
and the way and the reason she did that was because she said that her children are getting to the point.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're now gonna start. You know what I'm saying? Seeing shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that sucks because once it's online, it's always there.
It kind of talks about.
I mean, well, I'm gonna say this. I feel like OnlyFans does a good job of like it's not easy. Not like the regular person is like your average person is just not gonna be able to pull media off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
even
why
low-key
you
the
don't see a
regular
bunch of shit
person
floating around.
could like make a solid living off of OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not a question. It's absolutely right now.
Listen,
anybody can go on OnlyFans.
Men want to see
bread.
women naked. Okay,
Facts.
it don't matter what your body type is. Niggas want to
Let's
see
not
you
discount
naked.
women wanting to see.
But you understand why we
women
talk
naked
about
and
the
women wanting to see
dignity.
men naked as well.
But you understand why, like, we talk
Which is
about the
why you should go
dignity.
start your shit, nigga.
He won't
Listen,
because he has more dignity and respect for himself.
Man,
He's not
listen,
gonna
you
do it.
crazy. Listen, I'm literally Googling that shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't need to Google it. I'm telling you that they exist.
I'm saying I'm talking about what I need to do to like have a successful OnlyFans page. You know what I'm
Nigga, get
saying?
naked, bring some bitches upstairs and fuck them.
Hey, listen, I'm on it.
Don't bring him upstairs. Downstairs.
Oh, yeah, downstairs. Okay,
I'm
downstairs.
on it though. I'm on it. Check it out. Hey, like,
Downstairs.
Hey, check my shit out. Look out for it.
Okay.
Don't forget the But look,
Yo, that'll be your thing though. Hey, run that shit through that motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. All right.
no, but I just to end the conversation. I do think that eventually it will catch up to you. Like you can say dignity or use any word that you want to.
What will catch up though?
Your
A feeling of guilt.
like knowing that you are like literally just displaying
Black China
yourself.
stop.
You're just displaying yourself for public consumption.
I don't
Like,
think she never expressed
She did.
guilt.
She legitimately said that she regrets
Because of her
going
kids.
under the knife. You just stated
It's
that.
not. She never expressed guilt. She said that she
is guilt,
that's
dog.
guilt.
What are you
Ridiculous.
saying?
That is guilt.
That is guilt.
Oh, dog. You know what? Okay, so just define guilt then.
Okay, so my definition of guilt is some form of feeling bad about what you've done in any capacity. Because if you can give me a better word than guilt, then I'll take
Bro,
it.
do you want to like Google the definition of guilt?
I'm just saying,
why are we
like,
doing this?
It's not even that low. If you
Yo,
give
you
me
being combative today,
if
dog.
you
Like,
give
I don't
me if you give me a better word, I'll accept it. But I can't find a better word to fit the description.
Okay, so the way it's defined is the fact of having committed a specified or implied offense. And no, I don't like.
That's just stated that she offended. If
listen.
her children see it, it's probably going to be offensive to her children, and that's why she feels.
No,
let's
she
not-
didn't say that, bro.
It is
It is
she
implied.
she
It said
not-
implied, right? It said implied,
It is
right?
heavily implied that she feels guilty about what her children may experience if they see her
Kim
on the
Kardashian
internet
feels
naked.
guilty. Kim Kardashian has.
Okay, so again,
But I'm saying, like, she's not. I'm sure she's not walking around moping, sad, and crying all day. But she has some level of guilt.
She
for
probably was
starting
moping
the
and sad
OnlyFans
and
and
crying
knowing
all
her
day.
children will. Damn.
She probably was.
Tight. These niggas.
No, she probably was.
listen, bro.
I got one nigga over here. I got another nigga over here. Here I am
Listen,
trying to
she
bridge these
probably
two.
was.
Trying to bridge the two together.
Raphael, listen.
Okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on.
You gonna tell me she got to the point of reversing some of these things, and she probably wasn't crying about it? Or
Let me
going
hear
through
me
it,
out.
or
Hear me
whatever?
out. Hear me out. The reason,
Maybe, but I can't say that for sure.
Listen, fine.
It's implied.
I don't want to seem like I'm being just combative, but the reason I'm kind of shying away from that word guilt, right, is because I connect like she did something wrong or whatever, right? And I don't really feel like China feels like she did something wrong. I feel like
I think she does feel like she did something wrong.
Okay, listen, and that's your prerogative. What I'm saying is, I feel like China she like she said, she woke up, she's looking at herself, she feels like she looks like Jigsaw. You know what I'm saying? She looks at her ass, she feels like her ass looks, you know what I'm saying,
terrible.
ridiculous. I don't really feel like she did anything. I don't feel like she feels like she did anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? As far as like
But again,
bro,
she,
this is.
but no,
like,
no,
am I tripping?
I get where he's going.
Let me hold on real quick. Let me.
Yeah, I feel
the
where
reason
he's
I'm
going.
saying that is because in the moment and when she's doing all this. Dog, she's providing for her family.
Yeah, for
and she's
sure.
providing well. You know what I'm saying? She's going viral. Like all that shit that she's doing, as crazy as it seems, or whatever, it's doing its job.
Okay, let's
I
talk
don't
about
feel
Dave
like she regrets being able to provide and being in a place where she can end her
She
OnlyFans.
literally regretted it, which is why she ended it. 1, 2. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle provided for his family, was doing skits. It was on Comedy Central, correct?
Yeah.
He even had a contract to do 1 or 2 more seasons prior to him just fleeting and going away.
And they wanted to pay him like $100 million or something like that, right?
Dave Chappelle didn't do anything wrong, but he still felt a level of guilt. Okay? He felt something when he was seeing individuals laughing at certain skits that he felt like was offensive, that they should not be laughing at the way that they were laughing.
Yeah.
He felt guilty that he was a part of
that
it.
shit too.
And the nigga literally left millions, hundreds of millions on the table.
It was like 50 or $100 million.
It's not about the money. As a matter of fact, because you got the money and how you got the money may even make you feel even more guilty for said thing. There are people who pick up trash every.
Hold on, wait. Before you go forward, both of y'all are hitting the nail on it. Yeah, both of y'all saying the same thing, but here's the thing. She probably doesn't feel guilty about doing it to provide for her family, but she does have some level of guilt for what it may do to her children later in life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So I see what you're saying, right? Like, of course, she probably, in the back of her head, if she doesn't interview tomorrow on the podcast, she gonna say, fuck it, I provided for my family.
100%.
Like, that's what the fuck I did. But at the same time,
At what cost?
Exactly. So now she has to realize that her actions not only affects her, but it affects her children. And so that is where the level of guilt comes into play.
And listen, like I said, I understand when you're saying guilt, I get it, I understand.
Yeah.
But the reason why I shied away from guilt is just in my head when I that word is just like you did something like wrong, like you know what I'm saying, like there was a line and you crossed it and you didn't give a fuck. I don't think I feel like if we talk to her right now, I'll stand on that shit. Fuck you, fuck anything you think about me. You know what I'm saying? If my kids wake up one day and see this shit and have something to say to me about that, nigga, I'm down they motherfucking ass too. You know what I'm saying? This car you driving, that school tuition, what you think paying for this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, look, if she did, you know what I'm saying, that's her prerogative. I don't think she doesn't. I don't think she felt
I asked you about Franklin,
this massive amount of guilt to where she's moping and crying around the house. I'm saying that's what he said.
No. But the reason why I asked you about Franklin saying is because he's doing a lot to provide for himself, the people around him, even certain people in his community. But he also feels guilt slanging dope. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept, bro. Like I don't even know why we even having to like really expand time on this subject. Bro, she definitely feels some type of way for the actions that she took. Does not mean that it not benefit her.
Like I said, I agree. I just don't feel like she was moping and moaning and
I definitely believe she went through a fucking and I think it's healthy, bro.
I don't think she was.
She made a drastic decision
if she
to reverse
did, it's not bad to have done that.
It's not
I'm not saying it
is.
is. I just don't think she ever got to that place.
I think she's human.
It depends on the person.
I think most humans would go through some type of traumatic, like personal process to reverse and take things out of the cheek.
But I'm gonna say
things out the ass and go back under the knife to like, you know, for her to feel that she felt like Jigsaw. You don't think that she probably cried about something like that or whatever? Yeah. She probably did, bro. And I'm not trying. It's not an insult. Like it's okay.
No, but are you in the opinion that like none of these women feel that way? They all are okay with the fact that
No.
They top G's.
No,
they top G's.
So I'm saying like
no. I'm not saying, but Black China's been very vocal about a bunch of shit over the years. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not that hard to assume.
There's definitely some of these women out here that
no, and I believe it, but I'm saying
broke down and cried.
It's not hard to assume where Black China may live at in her, mentally.
Do you know who was also very vocal?
Don't feel like she's there crying and moaning.
Do you know who was also very vocal? Who's that one chick that got with that basketball player? Brittany Renner. She was very vocal. She would get on every podcast with her chest out and talk about this is how you need to do it. And then just months later, just in her car crying about how.
Yeah, but I really think that was. Listen, I feel like that was part of the whole campaign, though.
My point is this. My point is this.
It's possible.
If you're doing,
did you follow her?
Huh? No, I see the clips and shit.
Dog, she's crazy. Like she's bat shit, dog.
But
I'm saying.
My point is this is that these individuals who do certain things like this, like, of course, they gotta double down on some of the actions, especially when you're doing something like OnlyFans or prostitution or whatever. You can't like do it and then every day have to come back and like cry and mope about it or whatever. You have to numb yourself to get out there.
It's kind of like it's tough when you put the prostitution in the OnlyFans.
Okay, my bad. Sex work.
Sex workers.
I apologize. Don't want to get canceled for this. That is not my intent. But what I am saying is
Thinking of cancel belief.
No,
it's tough though, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Is it not kind of like? Look, my bad. It's not the same.
It's not. I was gonna say it's not the same. Let me interject.
But
here.
anybody, if you're doing porn or if you're doing any kind of like sex work, you have to numb yourself to a certain degree to continue to get into that ring and like do it every day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but there's gonna come a point where you done took enough punches in the ring.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And you are gonna have to look in the mirror and be like, damn. And she looked in the mirror and she legitimately saw herself and was like, damn. Yeah. So she went through it, man. And she went through a process. I think it was a very healthy process. I think it's good for her to be where she's at. I think it's helpful for certain women who maybe follow her can like see that and be like, damn, if she's going through this, maybe I should or shouldn't do certain things. Like, and leave it at that. But I mean, these people should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to, regardless of judgment from me, you, and
they are allowed.
Yeah. So
I mean they are. Yeah.
So I just don't want it to be like nigga get canceled because I disagree or feel like
we ain't gonna do that, right? Like however we feel is however we feel. You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
But yeah, Vince, to keep us from getting canceled. Like you doing the prostitution. Chill, nigga.
I look at all that. I look at all sex work as the same. Like my bad. I do. I know that sounds crazy. I do think it all should be legal though. So,
but I'm saying, like, if you sleeping with like one dude, like, cause like he was in the videos too with her, wasn't he? I would assume, right?
Yeah, I would assume. I don't know. I've never like seen any of her shit or nothing like that.
Fuck him. Okay, all right, man. Let's go ahead and let's get into this Michael Irvin shit, man.
Okay,
I feel like this shit gonna be short though.
Please.
I mean, the story hasn't really been popping recently anyways.
Okay.
This episode is definitely coming super late. And even with it being late, there's been no updates.
I think it's died down. Okay, so again, right, just so I can stress this, because this nigga has been wanting to talk about this shit like every week. And I was trying to tell this nigga, like, one, I don't really think it's that popping of a story, but also, we were just getting minor legal updates. So it wasn't no point in like really
The crazy thing is the most recent update, he was more hyped than I was with the update.
Oh, because actually, don't know who the fuck to believe. So let's go ahead and let's get into that here real quick. So we watched the video, right? Yeah. They're standing there talking. He's clearly laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
He goes and he touches her on the arm.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Which Marriott did describe that.
They did describe that. Okay. And then after that, he does a slight slap on the knee, like laughing real hard and walk off.
Yeah, like kind of steps forward kind of thing.
This is the part here from the Marriott where I have an issue with. The Marriott claimed that...
She also shook her hand. Don't forget that part.
He shook her hand? Okay.
Yeah, at the very end.
Which they both described it. Yeah, they both described it. But look, this is where it kind of took, you know what I'm saying, went ugly for me, was she did take a step back.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, because...
And I'm actually gonna wait to give my opinion until you.
So my issue is because again, here's my issue from jump, right? And this is what I was trying to tell y'all. We talked about before is none of his fucking camp was anywhere near to hear what the fuck he was saying.
No,
nobody.
Not in the vicinity.
100%.
Not in the fucking vicinity.
No, you can't tell. Even
the other Marriott workers didn't hear.
Even if you're talking about them other two niggas in the bar, dog, you literally were in a spot. It seemed like on purpose so that you could have a conversation out of earshot of anyone.
Nigga.
Like that was, it looks like that was just like, like you did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not so that you could assault her or anything. I'm not saying that, but so that you could have a private conversation.
Yeah. So unless we get another video of them having another conversation, nothing about his witnesses saying anything is credible.
That shit just don't even seem valid.
It's not even credible. Secondly, he spoke to her a lot longer than a couple of seconds.
Yeah, we're talking like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, bro, it was a 2-minute conversation from where they started it at. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We're talking about 2 to 3 minutes for sure.
So, and you don't remember what you said to her, my nigga?
What do you think happened in that conversation?
Huh? I can't say that for certain.
What do you think? Like, what do you believe?
Can I say? I can say what I think.
Giving body language and all of it. What do you believe?
Honestly, I don't think he said anything wrong. I think he was actually just joking and playing around him. And if at best, hold on, hear me out here, because this nigga.
I'm not even looking at him. I don't want to know.
If at best he said it lightheartedly, you know how you say some shit like you say it in a joking manner, but you really ain't joking. But I'm joking if you start laughing.
Yeah.
But I'm joking if you get serious.
Yeah.
In that moment, then that probably would happen. If he said anything inappropriate, he said it, but he said it in a joking manner. And
What did Marriott say he said though? I can't even remember what he.
I don't remember. I don't know what they said. But here's my point.
Have you ever had a black dick in you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had like a big black man in you or something like that?
Or a big black man?
Yeah,
in you?
yeah. Okay.
No, you remember that joke
I
that
can
was
clearly hear that. It clearly looked like that could have been said in that moment. But hold on, let me tell Marriott's side because I got problems with Marriott's story too.
Yeah, Marriott did. They threw a little extra.
They
on that
threw a
shit.
little sauce on that shit. First off, they said he looked visibly drunk.
He was not.
No, bro,
drunk.
he was not visibly drunk.
Now,
didn't draw any attention.
could I tell that he was definitely like a little inebriated?
No,
I could tell.
Michael Irvin looked just like Michael Irvin any other time you see him. Happy,
bro, literally
laughing.
like when he slapped his knee and started laughing. That's like
him.
That's just old nigga shit. Like that's
Okay,
just
it really don't even matter because
Okay.
he wasn't
Yeah.
in any way. We cannot identify that.
Hey, my nigga, I think I know what you did differently with the camera, dog.
What's up?
You didn't. It's not high. It's really low today.
Maybe.
That's what you did.
Maybe I brought it much more into the shot.
It's definitely way lower.
Yeah.
because it's usually higher.
Yeah, because yeah,
Did we really just stop the whole thing and just?
Not because we couldn't figure out why the shot looked so good.
yeah, but you did stop that just to talk about that.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I apologize.
All right.
Damn.
Okay. Also, they said that two fellow patrons that work for the Marriott intervened in the conversation.
Never happened.
Never
No.
happened. If two niggas
They
walked around
by
at the
or
end
walked
of
around.
the end of the conversation.
to holler at Mike.
Yeah, never happened. And I think that was really it. Those are my two main concerns, right? Like, one, they said he looked that I saw. Everything else that they said happened, but that whole him looking clearly intoxicated, I didn't get that. And also the two fellow Marriott men having to intervene, that shouldn't happen either.
All right,
Hey, yo,
let me-
shout out Instagram commenters. Dog.
Oh, they always for the dub.
Dog, shout out the comments.
So you want to be real?
nigga.
You could spend an hour in the comments of like dead as a particular post and just be
Hey,
entertained.
yo, you ever like scrolled and you hit a post and you watch
And you
the
just
post
know.
and you know these comments finna go.
Yeah.
You look and set yourself up.
Once you see,
Do you know the perfect part is in the morning when you wake up before you get on the get in the bathroom? If you can get that perfect post that happened while you was asleep, then you was like, oh, I know these comments. Oh, these comments gonna be jumping.
Comments be on fire sometimes.
I'm gonna talk about that shit after we get through this segment.
Before you go, let me just tell you what I believe happened.
Okay.
I definitely think that Michael gave a very strong advance
Okay.
in this conversation that they had.
It's possible.
I definitely believe it was a strong enough advance to where whenever she took it, she immediately was turned off by whatever was said.
Yeah.
Because it was very, very obvious to me whenever they shook hands and the way that she stepped back, the body language let me know that she was not feeling
Whatever it is.
whatever just happened or
Yeah.
whatever was going on.
She put her hands behind her back, didn't
Yeah,
she?
and let me tell you, you know,
It
like,
ruined her night.
yeah, you know that you know when something was like done that was not taken well. That was body language that obviously something.
I ain't gonna lie. See, I didn't really get that body language from her, but I got that body language from him. Like
I didn't get it from him.
I got it. Let me explain why. Because it seemed like he was trying to like redeem the interaction.
Yes.
It seemed
Yes.
like he was trying to redeem the interaction.
Yeah.
And that he wasn't satisfied with whatever the outcome of the interaction when she walked away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the long look back and everything. Like it just that's what it felt like. And,
But
this is from somebody who was really hoping like
But this is what I would
video was
conclude.
going to be clear, cut, and dry. Like Mike went in there, she hollered at him, he went to the room.
This is what I will conclude. I don't believe that the NFL did anything wrong. Because it's one of those things where even if this is all the evidence that we get, the NFL has to protect their property.
They seen this video,
You know what I'm
and,
saying?
And I can see the video and I can understand exactly like, okay,
They're
you know,
just like,
what?
you know what? We're
There's
not-
too much unknown.
Yeah, like, and we're not going to allow the Super Bowl or Super Bowl weekend be outshined by Michael Irvin and an encounter he had, whether it was proper or improper, with a staff of the Marriott.
Because then it becomes a big story.
You know what I'm saying? So they're just like, look, we're just going to wipe our hands clean of you. You still don't get paid. Everything that we got going on for next year, depending on how the summer goes and this whole issue goes, is still good. There's no problems between us.
Yeah.
But you just cannot be on camera on
I'm gonna say
behalf of
this.
the NFL.
any of those Instagram commenters from that post that at least the one that I had shared with us.
Yeah, that we saw.
If they are any of our followers, nigga, we don't have a show anymore. It was that good? Dog.
Nigga, I didn't see a comment
for this one. They was cutting for Mike, bro.
I went down a pretty good ways. I didn't see a nigga that wasn't on Michael Irvin's side, bro. All I saw was lock her ass up. They always try to keep a black man down, nigga. Like, nigga, black people will ride, nigga.
Dog,
God,
they was riding.
damn. And here's my point on that, dog, because
But Michael Irvin really didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? He really, I think.
I'm still holding that
But hold on,
percentage.
let me say this real
he
quick.
may not
before
have
you
did
get in.
nothing wrong though.
Yeah, let me say this before
And
you
it
get
just
into
came
this.
off wrong.
Even with the, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever had a black man inside you? Joke,
It's a
right?
bad joke.
No,
Listen,
that's
I'm
out of
not
pocket.
listen.
It's
It's
out of
not.
pocket.
Listen,
No, but you
listen.
should not be. But
It's out of pocket of somebody you don't. It's out of pocket of somebody you don't know though.
You know,
Rap.
I'm really trying my best to not because I would never use that. I don't want to condone.
So let me say
that's
this.
my point.
Let me say this.
But you gotta listen though. I'm telling you, my nigga. I have heard worse shit from women. You know what I'm saying? From women, and it is just like how I don't fucking know.
But
you know,
hold on. This is what I'm
But
saying.
that ain't the argument.
Yeah, that ain't the argument. The argument is
Busta
this.
Rhymes stop this.
Dog.
Throw drink in a woman's face for touching his ass.
for sure.
No,
for
hold
sure.
on. The argument is this, bro. The argument is this: could it be offensive? And yes, 100%, it could be offensive.
If
You know
I'm
why?
Michael Irvin,
Do
I
you
would
want to
not
know
have said
why?
that.
Do you want to know why? It's because of the particular person that you're saying it to. You don't know them,
Nigga. That's all
You
I'm
don't. You
saying.
don't know what type of time they on.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can say this though. I will
It's
say
distasteful.
this.
That's the word. It's a
Distasteful?
It's
Okay.
very distasteful.
No, you can even go further than distasteful, dog.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it creates imagery and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that could jolt somebody. Like the right person, like nigga, like they could physically become like
Say she a rape victim, like a rape survivor or some shit. That shit is absolutely triggering.
to just go up to a random motherfucker dog.
Look, man,
at work.
I'm gonna say it like this. It's kind of like when I listen to comedy. Some of the stuff they say is like kind of gruesome, but we still laugh at it.
Yeah, but nigga, but that's their platform. We're coming to their platform for that.
Also, I hear
Mind
you,
I'm not
but
protecting-
niggas been beat up for jokes before.
I am not protecting like Michael Irvin. I am not protecting Michael Irvin. I stand by what I said. The NFL did the right thing. I just believe that like if that is the consequence of it, then let it be. Like I don't want to like make it seem like something like that now means that somebody should like lose their job or potentially. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to go down that particular road.
Hold on though. Here's my question. I always ask niggas. A nigga say that shit to your sister and you standing there, you don't check him.
Yeah, you don't get checked. I'm 100.
I'm saying if you create a scenario where you would check a nigga, that means you shouldn't do it ever. Come on, dog.
I like what you say. I do like it. I like what bro. See, here's the thing.
If you create a scenario where in every sense you gonna get checked.
First off, that is not a pickup line. That is not something that I would use, condone, or anything of the sort. But I'm also saying
it sounds like you about to condone it.
no. That's not what I'm doing. What I am saying is that even though I would not condone it.
Yeah.
I do believe that like you should not suffer severe consequences for saying that. Like that is not something that is. Yes, could be distasteful to the person receiving it.
Hold on.
It is not harm, bro. We gotta be really careful about what we're saying.
Hold on. Because what I was about to say was, there's a world where he could have said this, got the pussy, or not got the pussy, and nothing, and everything would have been cool. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
right? But there's definitely a world where, nigga, you say this to the wrong person, nigga, and you have just lit your world on fire, nigga.
Okay, so the reason why I said that I've had
If
worse
this
things-
was recorded,
the reason why
if they had audio, nigga,
Oh yeah, if they had audio,
he would have been dead.
Yeah, if they had audio, Michael Irvin ain't never working a day again.
I would still say the things that I'm saying, but I'm just telling you this.
Yeah.
That when I tell you that I've heard worse things from women, bro, I gotta be like, I gotta be fair. I cannot sit here and say that because Michael Irvin says something like that, and yet a woman can say that to a dude, and whether he may be offended or whatever, there's no severe consequence. At least,
First of all, there's a double standard when it comes to like what women say to a man and what men say to women. You know what I'm saying? You have to. And the reason I'm gonna say that, dog, is because you have to look at historical norms, dog. Like, there's reasons why, like, black people can talk to other black people a certain way, or black people can talk to white people a certain way, and white people can't talk to you a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Because of the power structure.
Just historically, what's been happening? Like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get that. We get it, but you don't get that.
The thing is this. The reason why I stand by the NFL doing what they did, because the NFL is
we're not questioning whether or not, they shouldn't have, that the NFL shouldn't have. What we're saying is, my nigga, is, have you ever had a black man inside you? Can that be gruesomely offensive to someone?
Of course, it could be. I'm calling it distasteful.
Nigga, it's past distasteful to the right person, dog.
Okay,
what you saying?
But I hear what he's saying, but I don't think we should get into judging what's happening to Michael Irvin, because as far as I can tell, nothing happened to him other than him getting pulled from the Super Bowl
airwaves.
coverage,
Yeah,
which was perfectly manageable, perfectly within reason of what the NFL did.
The question simply was, have you ever had a black man inside you? Can that be wholly offensive? And yes, it can be. Now I'm listening in the same sentence. I'm saying, he could have said that. He would have said that to a different female, and he could have
said it in Miami on a Saturday. Use the same line, and it worked. Like,
and there's also the context of, again, like I said, it looked like he was laughing and joking the whole time, and like I said, it clearly looked like, had he said that, he was saying it in one of those manners of, let me dip my toe in the water to see, like, if she gonna laugh.
If you with it, then I'm with it. If not, it's just a joke.
At the end of the day, Michael Irvin should have known better. Like I said, I would not have used that line, especially if I'm in Michael Irvin's position, regardless of what the female looked like, whether it looked like she could receive it well or not. I'm telling you right now, I still would not use that.
I hate to say this, but I do see that. To me, it's possible, especially if he went out drinking and knowing who Michael Irvin is, and he definitely could have shot at that female with that.
Well, we said that. We said on day one, this is
clearly some shit that he could have said.
This definitely seems like something.
Because you was the ones like, what could he say in 30 seconds? I'm like, nigga, he could definitely say.
Yeah, but see, the thing is the way Michael Irvin described the encounter.
I know. That's what had you. That's what had you.
It just was like, no way.
I immediately felt like the NFL did the right thing. Right? I know this sounds horrible. Something we got wind of something the day before.
But the fact that they had seen the video, right? That's what that first episode. That's what I was saying. I gotta see the video. I gotta see the video for me to even be able to say whether or not they did the right thing. I did feel like pulling them was like a last resort fucking move. Yeah, I thought it was definitely extreme. But now that I see the video, especially from the way he described that shit, my nigga.
But think about it, the NFL would have left them all.
That's crazy, because
and now we're here where we are now, and
I don't feel like it'd have been just bad. I don't think it'd have been bad publicity.
I think it could have been very bad publicity.
No, I don't think feminism power would have ate that shit up.
It's really in
I don't think they'd have went.
The Me Too movement.
But I don't think they have a lot of room to have a lot of room to stand on.
Play with these women.
I don't think they have a lot of room to stand on as far as
the other dude
going crazy.
Not Zach Moss. I don't want to. But remember the dude, they dropped that video of him beating his baby mama. He's running back from his baby mama.
He's done.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
She was white?
Yeah, she was white. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, let's get off of this. The point here is just that.
Talk to women.
He cracked her skull, didn't he? He went crazy.
He beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was hard to watch.
It was bad.
It was hard to watch. I only watched the part where he threw into the TV. I ain't watched the rest of the shit.
He was drug her all around
or something that, and just I don't know. This nigga tripping.
Nigga need help.
CTE is for real.
I'm finna say, because my nigga, especially when you put the cameras in your house.
Nigga.
And you know this is not the first time.
You know she took him back, right?
Yeah, she's actually defending him currently.
Yeah,
saying that he got help, he seeked, and he could have even, it's the mother,
hey,
it's the father of her children.
I don't judge people. Couldn't be my sister, though. That's all I'm saying. Couldn't be mine. I don't give a fuck.
Nope. It could be your sister.
It could be somebody else. It wouldn't be my sister. I guarantee fucking to you that shit. I guarantee fucking to you that
video,
shit.
bro. I don't think it's not gonna be my sister either.
Nigga, I guarantee. You take that shit to the bank, nigga. Guaranteed, 100%, nigga.
All right,
nigga, dead ass. Nigga, she better run. She better run away. I'm beating her ass up too, though. No.
That's how we get canceled.
That's how we get canceled.
This is the most uncancelable nigga.
Damn, you beat your sister after he beat her, nigga? Like, what's wrong with you? Look at me, it's like, damn, nigga.
We might as well cancel this podcast now. Like, we done.
Can we get a, can I Do I got to do an apology at the
Yeah,
beginning of the
apologize,
episode?
dog. Apologize.
Oh, we ain't doing the Lizzo apology. Oh, we need the apology to Lizzo.
My bad, Lizzo. You know what
yeah.
I'm gonna do
So
every
from the-
time? I'm
yeah.
gonna come out here with a Lizzo lyric every time.
Oh yeah. So we forgot from this point forward, every episode this nigga gotta apologize to Lizzo.
Yeah.
Until we become famous and she sees that shit.
For those that don't know, he just randomly just brought her up and just
Fresh and
drove
Fit
her.
had that nigga tripping.
Just drove her one day, dog.
It wasn't that bad.
Drove her.
But I do apologize.
I'ma run the clip.
I do apologize.
I'ma go cut the clip and paste that home in here.
Sometimes Lizzo, we have bad days, and it was a bad
That
day.
nigga was mad because he ain't walked the dog.
I was fucking pissed. I was pissed.
Listen, I'm sorry, but he drove that. He drove Lizzo, boy.
Like, am I fucking tripping? That shit gonna live in my brain rent free forever, nigga. All right, let's move forward though. Hey, but hear me out here though. I got a think piece here real quick. It's a short one though.
Oh, hold on. Damn, what happened to my would you rather, dog?
All right, let's go. Let's drop your would you rather.
All right, so look, I got a good one.
All right.
So boom, you win the $1 billion lottery, right? You win the $1 billion lottery, right?
Yeah.
So the next night or the same night, you go to bed. You got the ticket, you go to bed. Fire breaks out in the house. Okay. All right.
Oh, I already know now. That lottery ticket coming with me.
You can only take two things.
Okay, I'm listening.
Nigga, why is lottery ticket only? I can absolutely take more than two things.
No, you can only take two things.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. This is definitely going to be harder for you, Rav.
It's not gonna be hard for me.
It is going to be us. I'm not saying it's not going to be hard, but it's definitely going to be harder for you. You only take two things. Boom, obviously, lottery ticket is one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your girl, your wife,
Oh damn.
your child.
You only take two things.
You only take two things.
Okay.
Your child, and this one might not be so difficult. It might be a little difficult for you. Your mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law dead.
Come on, bro. Who's taking their mother-in-law over their wife and their kids?
I'm just dead.
Mother-in-law dead.
I'm definitely taking my wife and my child, bro. Bro, you creating this.
Oh shit.
Shit. When the last time she gave me some ass?
And it was crazy. I don't know if he's thinking about the kid or the wife. Which one? He might be like, I can always make another kid.
I swear to God, no. That's the debate. The debate I'm having in my head right now. The debate I'm having in my head right now. This lottery ticket is already. Actually, before I even thought about the wife and the kid, the lottery ticket was already secured. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking, do I need to reproduce or not to reproduce? You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, hell no. Depending on how much you win, though, you probably clone your kid.
I swear to God, dog. Hey, look. Let me just get that head.
Oh my God. Look, man, this unquestionably I'm taking my wife and my kid, bro. Unquestionably.
First off, I'm probably going to take
Fuck that Billy, bro.
I'm probably going to take
Fuck
my
that.
kid because if my wife can't figure the shit out, you know what I'm saying, with all that
Hey, bitch, come on.
with everything at stake, as a matter of fact, it's a better business decision. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if she gone, she can't take half of my shit.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh my God.
That's fucked up.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, man, that's some dark shit.
Hey, niggas gonna stop watching us, man.
Yo, get these niggas off the airwaves, bro.
This is why you can't give niggas podcasts.
All right. Look,
Oh shit, and I'm low key like trying not to be joking, but
in a perfect scenario, I'm definitely grabbing the lottery ticket of my child, and my wife is running straight behind me. I'm calling the audible. I'm moving the goalposts. I don't give a fuck, nigga. There's no version here
Mother-in-law
where
dead.
all three of them hoes don't make
mother-in-law
it out.
dead.
Look, I don't.
As a matter of fact, when she might as well just start like
Yeah,
stop
guy-
breathing right now.
Here, I love my mother-in-law, okay? She's great. She watches my kids every Saturday so me and the wife can have me time. I need you to understand something. If there's a scenario here where I can only take two, but then I'm giving that 0.0001% chance to get three, yeah, mother-in-law gone, bro.
She's gone.
It's out of there.
That nigga, you're not gonna need a ticket for the mother-in-law?
What?
What?
My wife would kill me. Oh, she'd live like, bro, she would kill me. She would actually probably choke me to death.
Your wife would kill you for letting her mother die?
I firmly believe a lot of these women
For not letting her, for saving the mom?
Trish told me not to call her no more. We about to call her. Let me make sure that's just connected.
Don't tell her about 2. Just tell her there's only 3 things you can take.
No, there's 2 things. That's the original question. Hold on, she told you not to call her no more?
She was joking, but she was all like, hey, nigga, don't call me no more. Get me on the pod. Hold on.
Oh, man. That was definitely a good would you rather.
Hold on, it was. Vince, you ain't answer though.
He gonna do wife and kid.
All right, yeah, you gotta be. I don't know, man. Vince be shocking me sometimes.
Yeah, we just going, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, this shit ain't connecting right now.
All right, man. All I'm saying.
Oh, here we go.
Let's just hope it don't happen. Yes.
Hold on, wait, talking about.
You can only grab 2 things.
All right, now you can hear.
I take it something serious.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, I know you told me not to call you on the pod, but
Yeah, I did.
I got a quick question. Just quick.
Okay.
So it's a would you rather. Okay. Is you can only take 2 things, but you got 4 things to choose from. House is on fire. You can only get 2 things out. You can either get the winning lottery ticket,
$1 billion.
a $1 billion lottery ticket winnings, your child, your husband, or
Your mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law. Okay.
Damn.
Now I'm shifting the goalpost. I'm shifting the goalpost here. So by 0.00001% chance, you've created a scenario where you can get 3 of those things. Which 3 do you take?
Well, obviously you, the kids, and the lottery ticket.
I told you. Mother-in-law gotta go, bro. Thank you, baby. That's all I needed. That's all I need.
Cool.
Love you.
She's like, you're not even mad. His mama died. He gonna be like, thank you, baby.
Look, my mama.
I appreciate it.
Listen, I guarantee you. Let me tell you something. My mama would agree with me. Nigga, my mama would absolutely agree with me.
I really do think if I were to call my mom right now, she would legitimately say, get that lottery.
No, my mama would absolutely tell me to take that lottery ticket.
Can we call my mom? You know what my mom gonna do? You know what she gonna say? She said, "There's nothing."
Let me dial it. I was gonna put the number up.
There's nothing God can do. I mean, there's nothing that God can't do. That's what she gonna say.
I can definitely hear your mama saying it. Yeah, I can definitely see that shit.
Now let's see.
Because she was praying for like 30 minutes when I walked in there. I can definitely see that shit.
That's what she gonna say, though.
All right, listen, podcast. I call my mom mommy, so just be prepared for that.
Call your mama what you call
I
her,
am.
bro.
I'm letting them know.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Do what you do.
See if Dad with him.
Elizabeth?
Hey, mommy.
Elizabeth?
Hey, listen,
Yes,
real quick, just letting you know you are live on a podcast right now, okay? So
Please don't say nothing
please
crazy.
just, understand that there are people who can hear what you're saying, okay?
You're not live,
Can you
but
see? I mean, can they see me or they just see me?
How they go see you? Explain that to me.
Well, you ask me.
Big
you ask
brother.
me, I know everything.
Eyes in the sky.
All right, listen. So no, they cannot see you,
everybody type of mom was you.
but they can hear you. They can hear you, okay? So listen.
Now I don't want to be harassed, okay?
Okay, real quick. So VJ asked a question here on the podcast that is actually, it's a pretty good question. The question is, if the house was on fire and VJ was in the house with his wife, his child, $1 billion lottery ticket, and
Mother-in-law.
we're gonna say you for this situation.
No, mother-in-law. Like, all right, fine.
It's gonna be her.
It's gonna be you, mommy. All right,
wrong?
it's gonna be you. So
Mother-in-law.
So I'll repeat the question. VJ's house is on fire. Okay, he's in the house with his wife,
I'm saving my mama,
his
dog.
child, you, and $1 billion lottery ticket. VJ's only able to leave with 3 things. Okay,
I love how y'all
VJ
changed
decides to take his wife, his child, and the $1 billion lottery ticket and leave you behind. Would you be upset?
You definitely asked this really, like, the worst way possible, dog.
I mean, that's the only way.
No. But yeah, would you be upset?
Would you be upset?
Well, I've lived my life, so they can go have fun.
Hold on. Where's Daddy at? Hold on. See if he's around.
Is Daddy with you?
No, that is in the kitchen. I'm in the bedroom. I can cook. You want to talk to him?
Yeah. Go ahead. Real quick.
All right, one time for mama, dog. One time for the mama.
I know my mom,
Bro,
man.
my mom, dog,
I know my mom.
My mama is absolutely telling me to take the bill.
My dad will actually help find the lottery ticket. Let me
I see where he get his happiness from.
Now this is where it's really gonna fuck you. I'm about to ask her.
Irvin?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you are. I thought you were in the kitchen. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, here's your dad.
Hey, hello?
Yes.
All right, Pop, so listen. Okay, so I got a question for you, right? So just pay attention. So the house is on fire. Shout out to Emerson. Hey, baby. And me, baby. Okay, so look, the house is on fire.
Okay.
You have 4 things that you can get. You can only grab 2 of them, though. You have a $1 billion winning lottery ticket. You have your wife. You have your child. And you have your mother-in-law, right?
Yes.
Tell me the first 2 things that you would take. And if you could possibly grab a third one, what's the third one going to be?
My wife, my child, and my mother-in-law.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now, Daddy.
I'm the first child, so I'm out of there.
Daddy. Now, listen. I'm gonna ask you this question.
Yes.
VJ is in his house. The same question is posed to him. The question, and that is that, except it's a little bit different. He has mommy, and he has his own mommy. He has a $1 billion lottery ticket, his child, and his wife. And he takes 3 things. He takes his wife, his child, and the $1 billion lottery ticket. Would you be upset at VJ for not taking mommy?
Well, I don't know what I would be disappointed.
Yeah, as he should. All right.
That's it.
Thank you, Dad.
Appreciate it. That nigga lying. He's capping. He's capping right now.
He said, I'm taking my son.
You know how he said son and not like not daughter. If he was a daughter, he would have revisited that.
Dead ass.
I'm taking my only son. That's it.
I'm taking my wife, my son, and my
And he said
mother-in-law.
daughter though. Yeah, the nigga would have been like, "Oh, this is bullshit. Get the lottery ticket." Look, man. The point here is
Fuck that mother-in-law.
look. The mother-in-law gotta go, bro.
Gotta go.
Bro.
Gotta go.
Come on, man. Let's go to your
As a matter of fact, why can't you jump out the window? Like, create your own percentage chance to win.
You know what I'm saying?
Why am I grabbing everything?
Nigga said, I just might only grab a lottery ticket. Nigga, fuck it.
The only 2 things they can't help themselves are ticket and the child. Like,
Nigga. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. So my think piece here is, what's the longest you could go where your wife is shooting down your sexual advances before you gotta have a conversation with her? What's the longest you gonna let that shit slide?
3 to 4 months.
Damn.
That's
Yo, drop one.
Pippen, nigga.
Drop one for my boy. Nigga, 3 to 4 months is wow, because I'm gonna let that shit go like a week.
But you gotta realize what you,
like a week tops.
see, the thing is, it's
so
not.
you saying it's too long?
Huh? 3 to 4
Yeah,
months?
it's too long. The reason I'm gonna
Goddamn.
say it's too long is because
I mean, I would start definitely tripping after like the 2nd or 3rd time. But
that's
I'm
what he's
saying-
asking.
But what I'm saying is before it become when I hear conversation, I'm hearing like we are like this is
I'm saying,
a
what's up?
legitimate
Like-
rift.
nigga, you start tripping, you're gonna talk about
We're
it.
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it for the first time. Like, so not even the second day.
Damn.
No, if you want to,
but I'm
You're not gonna talk about it the first day.
I'm talking.
swear to
No.
me.
So
If
hold
I-
on.
baby,
Hold on.
whatever,
Time
come on, nigga, no.
Let me set the conditions here. We're not talking.
Me
she
saying why, baby, is definitely talking about it.
No, a conversation is like, hey, here's a cup of tea, and we're gonna sit down and
Yeah, what's up?
what's going on?
If you've never shot down my advance, if you've never shot down a sexual advance and you're all of a sudden shooting them down, we're probably gonna talk about it after the first
Hold on,
one.
hold on,
I think it's natural to shoot down an advance every now and then.
I'm not talking about she just shoot your shit down like no, nigga. I'm saying you were trying to get some shit like
But
I'm
it's a
tired, I'm
systematic.
da-da.
It's a
Okay,
systematic.
fine.
Yeah, how long we going?
3-4 days.
Huh? 3 or 4 days? Okay.
Yeah, I think 3-4 days. Yeah, 3-4 days. Because at some point it's not about the not having sex part. That's not the part.
What is it?
It's like, what's the fucking issue? Like that's probably what's gonna be bothering me. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this though, like it's not if 3-4. The reason why I'm kind of like iffy on the 3-4 days is because am I gonna be pressing her for those 3-4 days? I don't think I'm gonna be pressing her for the 3-4 days. So I might not know it's a systematic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I shoot day 1 and it don't work, and I try again day 2.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'm gonna try again day 2. More than likely. Like, damn, I didn't nut the day before. I really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And you're the only person that I can come to for this. Like, I'm saying, like, there's definitely other avenues.
that I should be coming to for this.
No pun intended. And then you shoot down day 2. Now we're on day 3. Like, hey, my nigga, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Most definitely. I said a week because, like, I live.
You giving me a hall pass at this point? Like, what do we?
No, listen. The reason why I said 3-4 days is because the reason why I say 3-4 days is
only
little
tonight
too quick is because, nigga, I don't think I'm gonna shoot at her every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever her issue was, whatever, you know, I might not just be feeling it the second day or whatever, but then I might be thinking whatever her issue was yesterday might be the same issue today.
I might not even be feeling it, but I'm gonna definitely shoot just to see, like, if she's gonna, like,
Yeah.
she gonna deny me
Again?
day 2.
Yeah,
And if I did it in the morning, maybe she was like, oh, okay, she was getting ready for work. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna try that night. Like, damn, she denied me.
And see, what's crazy, when you get married, you find it easier to do it in the morning. Because, like, you just get up like 15, 20 minutes earlier, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Start your day off right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that is the best time to even do it.
Nigga, like, you wake up 15, 20 minutes earlier, you start your day off right, you get in the shower.
I'm gonna
early.
do it to you because when
Natural morning John already going.
Nigga, like, yo, you walk into work,
you
like,
just roll over.
nigga. Yo.
Okay. Well, I don't know because I don't mean.
I'm sorry to tell you.
I apologize.
Shit is amazing in the morning.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really like a grown old ass man. 'Cause I don't half the shit that I was doing when I was a teenager or like early 20s. I don't care about none of that.
Unnecessary.
Shit. Like,
Nigga, they definitely know you are a grown ass, old ass man. Everybody knows that.
You got a Tesla. Oh, by the way, to pause in the middle of this conversation, I meant to ask you, how's your light bill been doing since you started charging your Tesla?
it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay, all right.
But you also got to remember, he literally forgets to charge his car sometimes. So.
Damn. But I mean, when you,
either way.
he got to charge it, though, right?
No, I don't know why the fuck
He still makes it like
It's not an option.
This nigga just be like wanting to throw shit out there.
he be forgetting.
But I mean, he ain't got an option. If you don't charge the motherfucker,
I have never been stuck on the side of the road with
okay, yeah.
no
He
battery.
did call me the other day, like,
Okay, go ahead.
hey,
Go ahead, my nigga.
I think I did it today. I think I almost fucked up. This was literally a few days ago.
Yo,
I think I did it today.
Cross the point of no return. Like, hey, nigga, I need to get home quick.
I think I almost fucked up, yo. It says I got 3%. I might make it. If I don't, you know where I'm at. So
Okay. All right, you the only nigga I know that got a Tesla, so I've always wondered, like, how does it affect your light bill and shit?
no, it's nothing crazy, bro.
Nothing crazy?
Nothing
Okay.
crazy.
All right, okay, cool. So 3 or 4 days a week? Okay, that seems reasonable. A week. I'll give it about a week. Because, like, I'm used to marriage, like, right, where, like, nigga, the next day, I'm probably tired, nigga. To be honest with you, like, you know.
So you want
then,
to try.
And so then Wednesday come. Well, I'm saying, like, when in me and Trish marriage, like, she ain't never shot me down, right? So when I was saying that, I mean, like,
And that's what I'm saying.
I mean-
You know your wife, so
yeah.
you know, like.
So like, I mean, just in general, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you tried it for whatever reason, how she was tired or whatever, and then, you know, you try again or whatever. So I'm saying, like, yeah, after a week, I'm a question like, okay, hold on, wait, what's going on here?
something
You know what
going
I'm
on
saying? Yeah, because once
I
you
hope you're
get
not asking us these questions and like it's been a week and you hey Trish, I just asked the question and everybody said
Nah, nigga, listen, when I tell y'all, I don't, you know what, sometimes
no, I can't say that part.
Sometimes I be feeling like I fall, like my
Nigga, we
life,
know.
my
You
life
have
is
the
really
perfect-
perfect,
yeah,
bro.
you got a
Like,
perfect marriage, nigga.
I
We
mean
know.
that shit, like,
We know,
dead
nigga.
ass.
We know, nigga. We know.
I love that woman, though. She'll leave me, I'd die, bro. Like, I would die.
Oh, damn.
Internally, bro.
That's nice.
Internally.
Must be good.
Hey man, we're all searching for our own Trish.
Swear to God, we are.
Dead ass, bro. Find her, dog.
Where you at, T?
Shit is amazing. I know. Just find you one with a T name. That's- okay, excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into this big facts of big cap. It's a new segment we started, y'all.
Yeah.
Big facts of big cap. We gonna run this video. Y'all tell us what y'all think. We gonna tell you what we think. Hey, I like that.
I was married for 23 years. I've always had sex like 4 times a night.
4 times a night?
At night. Yeah, so 3 times a week is
Hold
nothing.
on. You're telling me you had sex 4 times a night when you were married?
She's just saying she could. I had sex 4 times a night every night. I never had a day off for 23 years.
Wait, hold on, what?
What? Yeah. Yes.
What? Your poor vagina.
You had sex 28 times a week.
Yeah, I swear.
For
But with
23 years?
Yeah.
So on the road too, when you was traveling? I don't know.
We never spent time away from each other. Like we had a private plane. I traveled with my kids. Yeah.
Marcus has big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
He wears the size 15 shoes. I think he's okay.
Oh.
She's so lame, bro. Like she empty. Like she just like nigga, she lame.
How is he not getting canceled for this shit?
you
You just called a whole grown woman empty. You know what I'm saying?
She is, nigga. There's empty people, nigga. There's people that's walking around. All they use is vessels, nigga.
I was gonna say I can definitely see how he feels it unfair for you to call someone lame and empty, and then he get canceled every other day. Like fuck, what do I be doing different?
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It is really wild. Just before we even talk about that shit, there, it is really wild to be dating your son's. Your husband's
crazy.
Like
Okay,
they not best friends, but at one point
your
was best friends.
Teammates.
Even still, your husband's ex best friend's son, bro. That is wild.
That is wild. That is wild.
That's a new level of low.
You probably like grew up like kind of low key, somehow raised.
She probably,
listen,
she's
but
probably
I'm
mad because that nigga made her smash 4 times a night.
No,
so.
I can even like you can even say rivals, son, because even though they played on the same team,
you know that they had some rivalry.
Yeah, even though they played on the same team, there's a lot of bad blood there.
Scotty was definitely jealous. I mean, I don't know if he was necessarily jealous of Michael Jordan, but he was definitely jealous of all the credit Michael Jordan got.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the one that took the stupid contract, right? He's the one that messed up on his contract. Like,
I don't even remember.
I think he did. Like his contract, his contract was some bullshit.
He was paying
everybody's contract was.
That's why he had to play.
His was bad.
No, his was really like atrocious. That's why he played really early for so long.
They played him.
He played for so many years after he was like he felt like he was done because of how much money they got fucked up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
because I was gonna say Michael Jordan made like $2 million a year before he finally made $20 million.
Nah, they fucked Scottie Pippen. They fucked him royally.
Okay,
it was for his contract.
All right, so let's get back to Larsa Pippen.
You never watched The Last Dance, then?
I didn't watch all of them. I couldn't.
It's so good, bro.
Like this was during the time I was working.
I was in prison though, so I had nothing else going on.
I had to work like fucking 50, 55, 60 hours.
Hear that shit.
Nigga, I was tired.
Where you was working?
During the pandemic, nigga, nobody was doing shit.
Yeah, no, nigga.
He was working.
No, we was running around the clock, nigga. Like, yes, nigga.
Niggas had to fix their cars.
The auto industry was fucking booming during the pandemic because shout out to people, though, because this is why I still got faith in humanity. When niggas got them checks, nigga, they ran in there to fix their fucking car, dog. So shout out to America, bro. Shout out. Niggas didn't run out and buy like rims and beat and shit. Niggas came and fixed their fucking cars.
People did definitely.
I mean, some people did, but most people did what the fuck they were supposed to do with that fucking money, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, like this was money going to like everyone. This wasn't just like irresponsible money to to
few motherfuckers out here doing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I almost said some cancelable shit that this nigga probably would say, but I didn't say it.
Niggas. Nigga jealous.
That's the clip.
No, what the fuck? All right, so let's get back on Larsa Pippen here, though. Big facts or big cap?
Cap.
Big cap.
Come on, dog. Listen, if you had sex for 4 times a night, every night, for 23 years, you ain't even trying to see a penis again.
I
don't even want to know.
Your walls are non-existent.
There's going to be women out there that say, after 3 hours, it claps back. And
your walls are non-existent.
Bro,
do you know what chafing is? Do you understand how chafing works?
How you even get wet
4
the
nights,
third day?
4 nights a week?
Nigga.
You can't tell me that you don't feel like
as a man, have y'all had sex like multiple times in a day?
These niggas,
bro, when you do it like back to back, you really like out of commission.
Your shit is tender. It never hurt the third time you try to go back.
Try to take a shower afterwards, be like
4 times a night?
Nigga, as much Johnson & Johnson and KY that you went through, you might as well just go buy stock in that shit.
Nigga, dead ass. She was keeping them afloat. She was keeping them afloat for damn sure, nigga, because that shit is crazy. And it's just the audacity of her to be like, no, like seriously, no, you was exaggerating. We get it. One night y'all had sex for 4 nights a week.
My girl couldn't even like say some shit like that and think that shit is okay, even if it was true.
Bro, that's why I said she empty.
I don't even care.
It's damn near abusive.
But you don't even feel like
you accusing Scottie Pippen of being abusive. You know what I'm saying? like dead ass, bro. She is dead. She's dead ass accusing Scottie Pippen of being abusive, bro.
Scottie finna come out tomorrow. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I feel like Scottie got to say something, dog.
Like, yo, I am not that kind of guy. Like,
nah, he's probably like, hey, I'll take it.
Nah, nigga.
I'll take the clout.
I feel like this like some Blair Underwood type like movie type shit.
It's really aggressive.
This some Tyler Perry movie type shit, nigga. 4 times a night, every night.
Listen, that's definitely like that's some superhero
He's
shit.
a basketball player, so you got to understand like
that's some superhero shit.
Nigga, Tyler.
Like if I hear 4 times a night, I'm literally thinking like motherfucking. Like Hulk and some other, you know, like that's some superhero shit.
My nigga dropped a triple-double, went home and put in a quadruple-double, nigga. Like, are you serious? Hell no, bro. No, bro. Okay. Basketball players work just like us, nigga. What the fuck? Fuck out of here.
They work harder than us.
And they lift weights and shit, nigga.
They definitely work harder than us, nigga. It's not even a question.
I mean, that's true, but like, they're superior human beings, though. So, like, their energy levels are a lot different.
Superior beings. Okay. I go for that.
No, they are definitely superior.
I'm saying LeBron James is
genetically.
I said I go for that.
LeBron James still leading.
I said I go for
it.
that.
It just seems like you're either like insecure about it.
I said I mean superior beings.
It did almost feel like you felt some kind of way about me saying that though.
Superior
like, them
beings.
niggas ain't superior to me.
I was like superior beings. Superior beings is a loaded statement. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. No, it's actually very accurate.
Okay.
Statement.
Staying on the sports topic though, 8 games for Ja Morant. Y'all think that was?
I think he should have been suspended the rest of the season.
Rest of the season? Damn.
And see.
No, I get it because you want to teach him a lesson.
It's not even about teaching him a lesson for real. It's just allowing him to understand that like,
he's young. Yes, he did some super dumb
the season's
shit.
Almost over. You have to realize there's only like 10 more games.
Okay, I'm not even. That's not even. It's.
I think 8 to 10 games because they did 8 games. I think 10 games would have been. I think it's enough to really drive the point home, bro.
Before anybody else talks, if this was a single like event that took place in the club, I swear to God, I would agree with everything that y'all are saying.
But it is though.
But when you,
but it is a single event.
No, but it's not.
No.
But it's not. It's not.
The NBA can't wrap anything else up into the suspension.
Just like the NFL, the NBA can do whatever the fuck they want to do to any player. Anytime there's a conduct detriment to the NBA shield, they can do whatever they want to do. You have a player, as a matter of fact, from what you're saying, a young adult, which is even scarier, right? Somebody who has not fully developed yet mentally, we can all agree at this point. He's not fully developed mentally. You have this individual who's about on the cusp of getting hundreds of millions. Next year, he's going to be going through his first contract worth over $230 million. Then you're talking about a Nike deal that is on the hundreds of millions. Okay, so you're somebody who is not fully developed to the point where we do not know if there were red lasers attached to guns pointed at the opposing team after a game. Incident number 1. Incident number 2, he is going to a finish line to go settle beef with a teenage employee getting into it with his mom. Now he ends up getting into it with a security guard at said mall. Incident number 2. Incident number 3 is that you are hosting a basketball event at your place and a teenager you get into it with, you hit him in the face 3 times and brandish a weapon. Incident number 3. And then now you're talking about 5:30 after a loss in Colorado, you're brandishing a gun on Instagram Live. Y'all, if we do not sit back and understand that this lifestyle of fame can really kill niggas, this is it. We are seeing it like live.
I got
you know what I'm saying? And if we just throw 8 games, and 8 games is something that is really kind of like nothing. That's like a week and a half, 2 weeks worth of basketball that you sit down for. Bro, if you encompass all 4 of those events and add them up together, he needs to get legitimate help. Because if not, he's going to go down a road that either his life can be taken, he takes somebody else's life, or, you know, we get more incidences where
it takes somebody else's life.
Yes.
My nigga.
He ain't taking nobody's life.
No, he held up a little.
Hold on, wait.
He's brandished a gun at a teenager.
He held up a little baby Glock.
Baby Glock can kill a nigga.
Okay, I understand, but it was, you know,
baby Glock would kill a nigga.
I understand that.
They're pointing lasers at opposing teams. He's brandishing a gun at a teenager.
Hold on, wait, Here's my only issue, right, with what you're saying, because I get it. And to a certain extent, I agree with you. The only reason why I would say I don't agree in this situation is because it is hard for me to believe, and Charlamagne touched on this. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up, because I actually thought back to this shit here when you were talking about it. It's really hard for me to believe that any of these events happened and we don't have video evidence of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if he had punched a kid 3 times and then brandished a weapon, by the time that first punch is thrown, his camera's out. And you got multiple videos of that shit occurring. If John Moran pulled up into foot action, it's multiple cameras out.
I think what's happening is his reputation is getting ahead of him.
Do I believe that these events took place? But I believe that they may have been far exaggerated beyond what actually occurred. That shit even still, that's a major red flag. But again, niggas
even
lie.
If the lasers weren't attached to guns.
No, but I'm saying
just the implication of what you're doing in that scenario. Like, come on.
I mean,
bro.
I get it, but I'm saying
this nigga is moving reckless.
But you can't punish him without actual evidence. I'm saying the gun in the video in the club, that is actual evidence that, like, yo, this nigga did something wrong. So
and that's exactly what I was saying.
They got to go based off of that.
Based off of that single offense.
If I just had video, let's say the shit already happened, and I had a nigga on the camera saying, yo, John Moran just punched this kid, I'm good. I'll take it.
He didn't do anything illegal. He didn't do anything illegal.
Technically, he possibly did do something.
He brandished the weapon.
The moment.
No, that's not illegal. First of all, he didn't.
In Colorado, it's an open carry state. Even if
he didn't do nothing illegal.
The problem is that you're not allowed to drink and hold it and have a gun out in the open carry situation. And we can all agree that he was definitely probably fucking drinking. Mm-hmm. Okay,
we can agree that he probably was fucking drinking.
Yeah, I think we can probably agree that at 5:30.
Let me look.
Is it fair to say he was drinking?
I've been to the club a bunch of times.
But if you're brandishing,
I don't drink.
Yeah, but VJ, do you also brandish a gun and get on your Instagram live? Because I'm sure if you did something like that, you were probably under the influence of something, nigga. You would not be
influence of ignorance.
Like,
come on, man. Under the influence of ignorance.
I'm saying some of these guys really get up to show out for niggas.
Come on,
I admit that.
Okay, 100%. Even if it's under the influence of ignorance, that's even worse to me because now that means that you're willing to go to any depth to obtain.
Bro, all I'm saying is,
you know what I'm saying? So cool. I would actually hope that you were under the influence of alcohol. And that's the reason.
Well, I mean, if you're being truthful,
I'm saying all this to say this, dog.
Just to get niggas' attention.
Like a season-ending offense or whatever, my nigga. It's John Morant. Yes, we're not gonna discount it. I'm pretty sure he understands nigga. This
think he fucking does.
It went fucking viral. Everyone was talking about it.
Tell me
the first time we got to even see this nigga without his grill, nigga.
We don't know if we did or not. We don't know if he did or not. The jury's out on that. I'm saying, if they would have suspended him for the rest of the season, I wouldn't have been against it. But it might have felt a little harsh to me, given the fact that,
at the end of the day, he has context.
It's a lot of allegations.
He has context now. So the next time he goes to go do some dumb shit, he understands.
This is fucking wild.
Like, he's gonna miss like half a year.
It's crazy that we are legitimately sitting here saying this, dog. Like, and it's kind of sad because I do think that this man has so much going for himself, and this is an opportunity where we can legitimately do what we can do to get him to act right. And for you to say that this is the first legitimate situation, bro, okay, fine. Even if the other two situations the scenario you're talking about did not happen, but what I'm saying is, even if it did not happen, if that's the stigma that you have, and yet with that stigma you still go on Instagram Live and do this,
lock his ass up.
And let's say you don't do it with alcohol. For me, I'm looking at it like, bro, I want this man to win, and I just see him going down a road where the ultimate a goal is not going to be obtained. He's going to crash. And I don't see 8 games being a consequence where he feels like, damn, I need to put my seatbelt on and check out what, the safety of the road. This nigga does not give a fuck. He is acting like a crash dummy. And it's even worse because you have so much to lose. And
so
doing
16 games would have been better?
Rest of the season, hey man, basketball is not priority right now. It is obvious that there are things going on.
So what about the postseason?
But I'm saying, he still know he's coming back.
What about the postseason? Because you're saying rest of the season. I'm saying, what about the postseason?
No, rest of the season.
Rest of the season is postseason too, bro. Just
damn,
bro. No, I know this sounds
lock his ass up.
Damn. Right. Now I think you're going too far. I thought you meant
I don't think I'm going.
Nigga, you ain't playing 82 games.
I don't think I'm going too far.
You mean this nigga doesn't touch a basketball again until next season?
I hope the 8 games.
Lock his ass up.
I hope the 8 games work. And this is not me trying to have some extreme view. It's not me trying to have some extreme view. I'm just telling you,
that's
bro.
Extreme.
It's not extreme.
That's extreme.
I'm not gonna say.
It's not extreme. I'm not gonna lie. If it was not John Morant that this happened to, do you really think that like this person would not have at least been arrested?
Arrested.
If this was not John Morant,
nigga, and we would not. He didn't do anything illegal.
Hold on, wait, time out. The thing is had he been who knows, because he is a basketball player, and whether or not you're John Morant or just the nigga sitting on the bench, that shit holds cachet to a certain extent, right? So I don't know if he would have been arrested, but to your point though, do I think if he wasn't John Morant, would he have been suspended the rest of the season? Possibly, but into through the playoffs.
As a matter of fact, I take back that question. If he was not John Morant, like he would not be in a situation where he would have such big possible responsibilities coming his way with these hundreds of millions of dollars and things of that nature. And you got to realize this is not me just thinking this off the whim.
Yeah,
Gatorade, which is trying to make is it Powerade? Powerade, which is trying to make a comeback, made him the first ambassador of marketing for their product. You know what I'm saying? They immediately took that shit away. Yeah. You have to realize that like for them to make him the first.
Who lost? It was a rapper that was tied to that too,
but
right?
I'm saying he's already seeing real world consequences for his actions.
I get what I do understand that, bro, but I just feel like, dog, I'm just very worried. I'm worried about this brother, man, and I mean this for real.
No.
I legitimately feel like, you know, if this does not stop here, that what you're gonna see is just another escalation, and the escalation from what we just saw on the Instagram has to be you're now acting or doing like Aaron Hernandez, like that, bro. And I don't want to.
No. But hold on, because I hear you, but I'm saying you can also. There's multiple ways to do things, man. So they could also set him down at the game suspension and say like, "Yo, we gonna hand you this 8 games. I want you to understand that this is real lenient." You know what I'm saying? You fuck up again, you won't even play next year. No. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely understands this moment was a life-changing moment, dog.
But I'm saying he may or may not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The moment that it was said that my niggas were pointing red dots at the opposing team, I'm sure that his staff, his team staff talked to him. That to me would have been a life-changing fucking moment.
Yeah, but he didn't get in trouble, bro.
Okay, cool. So this is what I'm gonna say.
He lost a multi-million-dollar sponsorship. I don't think the
NBA is wrong. I don't think the NBA is wrong in what they're doing. I'm just saying that if it were me, I would have preferred. Right, I would have preferred a longer sentence.
Yeah,
the postseason. He needed to suffer a consequence.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the person before Silva, I forgot the guy's name. He was a very much more
David Stern.
David Stern. If you'd done this under David Stern,
David Stern was a slave master though.
David Stern would have immediately.
I guess if paying niggas millions of dollars makes you a slave master.
David Stern was a slave master though.
I'm not gonna put that on him.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm talking about you making rules where niggas can't wear what they. You got to wear a suit to the game. Since when?
I get with you there.
I'm also gonna say this: in high school, there were coaches who also made students go and wear suits on game day. So I'm not going to like.
They're slave masters too.
I'm not going to call you a slave master or anything of that nature. Like, there's black coaches who did it. Like we've literally.
Yeah, it's respectable.
That's because they didn't bother to the slave master.
The point is, it's respectable politics. It's no getting around that.
Come on, man.
But I'm not going to call you a slave master for that.
That's a better.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's respectable politics.
Cancel me.
I'm saying you did just kind of do the same thing he be doing. Like you went super far. You really do get to say shit and just don't get canceled. Like, shit is fucking crazy.
You know what?
DK will be like, I'm just to talk my shit now, nigga. If I get canceled, I get canceled, nigga. Okay, but just the end on
eat what you want, nigga.
just the end on John Morant, dog. My thing is you can't measure ignorance, dog. I'm being honest. Okay, so all this hypothetical that we're having, you're fully allowed to believe that like he ain't learned his fucking lesson. I believe that when you lose money, that ain't no greater lesson that you can learn. No suspension. And even when they get suspended, they lose money, right? Because they're paid per game. So they don't get paid for those games. So I'm saying, to me, I don't think a suspension would have fucking mattered. Like, you could say, like, through the postseason, because obviously he would have lost money. But to me, when you lose a multi-million-dollar partnership, something like with Powerade that I know is probably worth we know is worth millions of dollars, you can't get no better lesson than that. So I'm saying if that alone didn't teach him, there ain't no hope for this nigga, man. I mean, period. Like, suspending him for the postseason wouldn't have did shit.
Possibly feeling like you let your team down, a whole season went to waste because of your actions off the court. is a big lesson. But I do get what you're saying, and I hope that the 8-game suspension works. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to discredit that. Like,
I don't think that outweighs millions of dollars though. But
he did suffer a consequence. That is cool. I just definitely believe that, like, I just believe that from what it seemed like to me, a week and a half, 2 weeks away from the game is not enough for a nigga to really like turn his life around and like.
Fix this shit. Okay, all right.
I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna turn his life around, but I do think that like he can start making positive steps in the direction of where we want him to be. You know what I'm saying? And so I hope that is. But
true.
the reality is like you're only as good as your support system. Like if he's still out here hanging with these niggas, then like he ain't learned a fucking thing. But like
he definitely gonna keep.
But if he has a conscience, someone in his ear, like me and his conscience, telling him like, yo man, somebody he respects. Then like he's going to, and actually that tied into the topic that we were going to talk about. But if he has somebody he respects, he's going to make better decisions. But like with the thing that Vince was talking about, right? Like if you tell somebody something right, you get to a certain age where, again, you know the type of person where if you tell them something, you know that nigga is going to take what the fuck you got to say, or they not going to take what you got to say to heart.
I don't think John Moran is the nigga that's taking shit to heart. Because I do think that when
I can see
if
that.
the team came up to him and said, hey bro, like your people just pointed what we believe is possibly guns, but for sure lasers at the opposing team, like this is not okay. Anybody would have been like, oh shit, like I need to get my crew. I need to get my crew in order.
He's probably like, nigga, you know what NBA stand for? Niggas about action, nigga. We about that action, nigga.
Okay. So
like I said,
you know what's crazy that he really like joking.
You can't
but I do think he probably went to his homies afterwards and was like,
about that action.
hey, I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all boys because like niggas know now that we about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. And he didn't lose nothing from that moment.
He didn't lose nothing.
He lost a multi-million-dollar contract and he got suspended. So now shit got real. Like now my money is being affected.
You know what I'm saying? I am gonna say this though. I do appreciate everybody on television, airwaves who are of color, low-key trying to like, you know what I'm saying, bring this guy
talk
up.
to him. Everybody except for Sean Kemp, because Sean Kemp was he was out there shooting at his own. He had his own thing going on. You ain't see he was shooting at the people?
Oh yeah, I did see. I saw the headline. Yeah, Sean Kemp was shooting at some shit. Yeah.
Sean Kemp about that action too.
Nigga, yo, you can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga, man. You can't take the ego out the nigga, man. That's the problem, bro.
I saw the video there. This nigga standing there, all of a sudden. I said, damn, in broad daylight, niggas.
Oh yeah, that's the basketball player, the retired one.
Yeah,
that's when you were trying to say was the football player.
I don't know why I thought it was football.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp, dog.
That nigga just pop, pop.
That's wild. That's crazy. I ain't seen the video. I might have to go find that shit. I just saw the headline because I'll be on Twitter. I just be scrolling.
Yeah.
I saw Sean Kemp and I thought it was just a shooting. So he was doing shooting.
Yeah, he was
oh wow.
Drive by, I think.
They called it drive by, but he was standing in the parking lot or somewhere. And I guess the car was trying to like drive off a nigga. Bow, bow.
Oh, a reverse drive by. The car was driving by.
But you know what? We need to know the whole scenario because that car might have been like tripping.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. All you got, I
don't know. I'm not judging him.
Hey, a nigga pointed a gun. I fired back.
All what I'm saying is this, dog. It didn't look like he was in danger.
Looked like he was a sound body in mind.
Yeah, he looked like
Let's wait to see what his lawyer says.
Nigga wasn't hiding though.
Let's wait to see what
he wasn't running. He wasn't hiding.
Oh, what'd you say? Oh. Clickety clack, click clack.
All right, we got to get up out of here.
Okay. All right, man. We had a fire topic. Damn, that would have been a great segue, but we'll run it back though.
This nigga want to end the show. That's why, man. But fuck you, right?
I gotta go to the office, man. We got a whole OIG shit.
You ain't finished that shit yesterday?
I still got some left. There's a lot of stuff, man. That's not.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, as always, man, it's been real. Shout out to y'all. We finally gonna get an episode out. With that being said, till next time, though.
Hey, check out the Instagrams and the shit, man. We gonna definitely have some clips, man. We had too many.
We
First
running.
off, the whole point of
we running. We running these phone calls.
Oh yeah,
we running these. These hoes running the
First
TikTok.
off, the whole shit is supposed to end the conversation.
It was, but this nigga decided to talk.
Today it did it. Sorry.